Damion, the orangutan Oranday, making his way out right now. He's got a record of 3-1, coming off of back-to-back first-round rear naked choke finishes. His striking's been ever improving, and we know he's a killer on the ground. The orangutan looking to make it 3 wins in a row here in our featured preliminary fight.
Yeah, and after those 2 rear naked chokes, he actually did a submission hunter pro match and got a heel hook very quick against a super seasoned black belt. I mean, Damion's been one of the most active fighters I have ever seen on this roster, and he is not slowing down. This is such a great high-level matchup for amateurs. I mean, this contends with a lot of good pro fights, a true test for both fighters.
It's going to be a featherweight bout here. Both these guys making weight. Oranday obviously representing his gym, him and his brother, Oranday Bros Jiu-Jitsu. You see Drew Ratajczyk and Nico Echeverry from American Combative Systems, where Oranday has been doing all of his MMA training and developing into quite the fighter.
Yeah, the ACS guys, man, they had, I think, a total tonight of 3, but I think they originally had 5 fighters on this card. Unfortunately, shout out to Byron Wells. He and his opponent showed up for weigh-ins, but the fight got scrapped. Byron's opponent had a pretty serious family emergency to deal with, so we wish him nothing but the best. And we hope to see Byron back in the cage. He is a hitter, man. He's a power puncher.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I did have quite a few fights fall off this card. We had a few other ones. Lester Batres Jr. supposed to be fighting on this card as well. Unfortunately, we had some issues at weigh-ins as well. We don't have to go into particulars there, but that fight no longer happening. I know a lot of people looking forward to that one as well. Nonetheless, still got the orangutan out here, making his way into the blue corner now. We'll toss back to Wayne and find out who his opponent is.
Please welcome to the red corner, Brian James.
They call him the Hitman. Brian James got a record of 4-1. After racking up 4 decision wins in a row to start his career, he unfortunately fell short on a decision in his last fight. Just 2 events ago at Fury Challenger Series 7. The Hitman will be aiming to find a finish and get back to his winning ways here.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 75 minutes of cage time. Man, very seasoned. I was just telling my coach backstage, I was like, man, when James goes pro, he's gonna be a salty amateur. I mean, not only has he fought a lot, but he's fought a lot of tough competition. I would know he fought 2 of my guys, 2 of my best amateurs, one of them fighting for the belt in the next show. Omega Level Josh, his 1 loss, being 5-0 undefeated. And then James is always competitive. He shows up, he fights very actively. And look at his opponent now, in Damion Oranday. He is not taking a step back whatsoever in competition. Again, this is huge growth for both fighters.
Yeah, I think that's very true what you were saying right there, baby. Both of these fighters have been very active this year. I think it's going to be that classic striker versus grappler matchup right here in this fight. Whoever could implement their game plan is to the best of their degree, that's who's going to come out with the victory right here, you know what I'm saying? Oranday trying to get it to the floor, and then Brian James trying to keep it on that feet and be elusive, you know what I'm saying? Stay long and tall.
Yeah, in that 75 minutes of fight time for James, he has spent a lot of it in the clinch on the cage defending takedowns. I mean, that's probably where his strongest suit is.
Yeah, 6'1", so notably tall for the featherweight division. See if he's able to implement some of that length and get the striking going against the seasoned grappler Oranday. All right, we'll toss into Wayne now for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, brought to you by Space City Collective, is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury Amateur Series Featherweight Division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Oranday Brothers Jiu-Jitsu and American Combative Systems. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet, 7 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 145.6 pounds. Fighting out of Port Neches, Texas, he holds an amateur record of 3 wins, only 1 defeat. Here is the orangutan, Damion Oranday. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 6 feet, 1 inch tall, and he weighed in at 145.8 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, by way of Long Island, New York, he holds an amateur record of 4 wins, only 1 defeat. Here is the Hitman, Brian James. Your referee in charge, Patrick Patlan.
All right, Patrick Patlan, the referee on duty here. this our amateur main event here on the preliminary side of things. Fight's underway. James in the red, Oranday in the blue gloves.
Yeah, James is getting started early. That's one thing Oranday. He's a jiu-jitsu guy, but man, he will stand and crack.
Yeah, really shown some impressive striking skills in his last couple outings, although finishing the fight with submission, still showing some promise on the feet.
Yeah, both these fighters are coming out very fast right now in these opening 30 seconds of this fight. You know what I'm saying? Not too much of a feeling out, and there goes Oranday right there going for the first takedown on the wall, and he completes it right there.
So that's the hardest thing with Brian James. It's getting him down to the ground, and Oranday got that takedown pretty early on.
Exactly 30 seconds into the fight here, Oranday, you have to imagine exactly where he wants to be. Top side control, looking to advance his position.
Slick little cut-through pass. Notice he used his left foot to kind of staple.
Oh, yeah, right here, Oranday, he's home. He's at home right now. Being a black belt, he could do this all day long right now. These are the positions he's very comfortable in, you know what I'm saying? And he's looking to dominate the fight right here in these positions.
Good ground and pound.
Yeah, ferocious ground and pound right there. He's looking for it right there. And now he passes the guard.
It's one thing to be a black belt, to be a high-level, successful in competition black belt. It's really like a different game as he gets to full mount.
Oh, man, full mount right there. This is a very strong position for Oranday. Really bad position for James right now. He's going to be looking to have to make some space right now. He's hugging the hips a little bit, but James is going to have to make some space, push on those knees a little bit, and try everything that he's got right now to try to get Oranday off of him.
But you can't give his back up. I mean, I know being mounted is not much better. Armbar attempt here for Oranday. That's deep. That elbow's deep. Oranday got an arm break in his amateur debut, and he gets the finish.
Wow.
The orangutan, Damion Oranday, picking up another first-round submission victory here, this time by armbar.
Yeah, bro, he made that look really, really easy right there. Very crispy, and it didn't come easy, but that was all the technique. Beautiful technique from Oranday to get that full mount position, secure the armbar finish.
Full extension there, hands up, tap.
Yeah, no, that was deep. That was very deep, bro.
There's another angle of the finish here.
I would expect nothing less from a strong black belt like Oranday.
Yeah, impressive, dominant display of grappling there. Once he got to the takedown, it was just a matter of time. Like you said, he was home. He was home there. He navigated through those positions into the techniques, found his finishing mechanics, and was able to transition over to an armbar. Beautiful finish there from the orangutan.
Yeah, he's put in many hours of work on those situations right there, you know what I'm saying? And it showed. That was his fifth win now as an amateur right there, you know what I'm saying? Or fourth win. But
for Oranday there.
Win number 4?
Yes, sir. It's taken him to his 4th victory.
Yeah, well-deserved.
4-1 overall record. And we'll toss this one into Wayne now and make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes 1 minute, 36 seconds into the very first round. Declaring your winner by tap out due to an armbar, the orangutan, Damion Oranday.
All right, Alex is going to have a word with our winner. Making his way over to him right now.
Hey guys, I'm here with the winner, Damion the Orangutan Oranday. Damion, I could get used to watching this. You just finished a guy who's never been finished before in the first round. Tell us how you're feeling right now.
Man, Alex, I feel great. This is my 4th fight in just under 5 months. I'm ready. I'm hunting for the belt. I know the belt's coming up in December. Whoever's after that next year, I'm hungry. I'm ready to get that belt.
Awesome. Yeah, man, you are one of the most high-level amateur fighters on the planet. Title fight coming up soon. I know you're going to stay active in jiu-jitsu. Cannot wait to watch you compete again. This is your winner, everyone, Damion Oranday.
Guys, I just want to say thanks to my coach, Drew Radicek, Nico Etcheverry. My brother's not here, but thank him for everything he does for me, and then thank you to my family as well. I really appreciate you guys.
All right. Good shout out for him. Congratulations once more to Damion
Oranday. That was our final preliminary
picking up an
fight
armbar submission
here. We're going to take a little break.
his
We'll be back at 4:30 when we go live with the main card.
All right, yeah, we'll be back at 4:30. We got about a half-hour break here, and then we're going to go live. We'll be on the UFC Fight Pass social media. That'll be on the Facebook and YouTube pages. You'll be able to catch the main card there directly at 4:30. So for myself, Alex, and Ricky, we'll see you guys directly at 4:30 for 5 professional fights. We'll see you guys then.